if I work hard long enough, I'll eventually have a good life. I'll be free to experience life. We are conditioned to believe that, go to school. Once you get out of school, work hard for 30, 40, 50 years so that after 30, 40, 50 years of hard work, you can live the good life. That makes me sick to think about that. I want to live it now. I don't want to wait till someday. But Americans are doing it because they desire freedom. They pursue it in hopes that it will produce freedom. Once you finally hit that certain point, you'll be free. So principle number 1 of Lifeonaire, what we're going to be teaching you here today, is that what we desire is prosperity equals life. What we desire is the freedom to experience life. We desire the freedom to experience life. We've been taught that having more money and things will give that to us. All right, so I want you to begin to think now. I had asked you at the very beginning to write out how you would define prosperity. Now I want you to just think about what are some of the characteristics that you would expect to see in a person who is living and experiencing a prosperous life. I want you to write those down. All right, now if you have looked ahead to the next question, I want you to now think of all of the people that you know personally who is living and experiencing that life that you just wrote down, who has the characteristics of somebody living a prosperous life. Write down the names of all of the people that you know personally who are living that way. So you're saying we don't know? When I asked about the characteristics, I saw a whole bunch of people writing. I don't see a lot of people writing right now. How many of you cannot think of a single person who is living and experiencing that life that you just wrote out? Raise your hands high. Okay. How many of you can think of only one person? Okay, so the 0 and the 1s, keep your hands up high. Okay, I want everybody to look around the room. How personal? If you see them on TV, they don't count. All right, so now here's just another question. How many of you could think of 3 or more people? All right, that's good. Now I'm going to ask you another thing about the 3 or more people that you can think of who you know personally. How many of, if those people are over 60 years old, I don't want you to raise your hand.